Give us 60 minutes and we'll give you Nelson Radio every Saturday from 2 to 3 p.m. on KTLK AM 1150. With 29 years in the mortgage business and an array of top-level guests visiting the show, Nelson is in a unique position to bring you cutting-edge information on real estate, business, finance, and law. If you have any questions for Nelson or any of his guests, give him a call at 888-888-2136. That's 888-888-2136. Or check him out online at nelsonradio.com.
Nelson Radio.
You're listening to Nelson Radio. This segment brought to you by Academy Mortgage.
We're back with Nelson Radio, heard right here on KTLK AM 1150. This segment brought to you by our proud sponsor of Insurance Inc., reducing home insurance premiums by up to 40%. You can contact us direct as we move through Coach's Corner at 888-888-2136. That's 888-888-2136, or click through at nelsonradio.com. And Brett, I'm excited because we have a guest coming into Coach's Corner that's in the thick of things right now. Came out of Santa Margarita High School, went to Washington State, played his college career there, and is now at Golden State, the Golden State Warriors, 11th pick overall. I want to introduce you to Klay Thompson. Klay, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for being with us. So it's we're coming at this theme that we've been talking about all day of being motivated and agitated. And Brett's background, as you know, has been on the gridiron, just crushing people, and mine coming from a much hardier sport, the sport of tennis, and you, of course, on the hardwood with your NBA career. But we just wanted to ask you some questions about that, and just take a quick look back in terms of what you saw as being motivated in high school. How'd they get you going in high school?
First off, don't cut yourself short, because tennis is a tough sport, man. It's mentally taxing, and those games can take up to 4 hours. I've seen one live.
I love that, Klay. You're going to be on every show.
I think that's why he said that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, man. What was the question?
So the question is, in motivation, what'd you see when you're at the high school level at Santa Margarita?
When I was at Santa Margarita, I had the opportunity to, I wasn't that good my freshman year. I played on the freshman team, but then I grew a few inches. And my sophomore year, I had the opportunity to play with my brother, another kid named James Keefe, who went to play at UCLA, and a couple other really good players played Division I. So, I learned a lot from the older guys. And as a competitor, and even as a sophomore, I thought I belonged on the court. But even at a young age, I learned how to be patient and how to just fulfill your role and do whatever the team needs you to do. And, it doesn't matter if you're, 6 years in your NFL, NBA career, or you're 2 years in a high school career. You just got to, do what benefits the team, and you'll get seen for that.
Did you have that mindset when you went to Wazoo?
Yeah, I did. But luckily, I picked Wazoo knowing I could go in there and play as a freshman, and I got that opportunity to start. So rather than going, UCLA or, a Notre Dame or, one of the more heralded, supposedly, programs, I went to Washington State knowing I could, plant my feet early and, get a running start. And I think that was very beneficial to me. And, I surprised myself my freshman year. I thought I was going to take some time to adjust, but, I hit my feet running. I played well.
Did you find this is Brett, Did you find that being in a not a huge of a program a little bit better place for you to acclimate yourself and learn a little bit more quickly and learn how to really self-motivate?
Definitely. We were on the rise. They went to the Sweet 16 year before, but Wazoo, they've never been known for a basketball school. It's all football up there. But, going to, a smaller program, not as, a small little college town, I was able to focus. You didn't have the bright lights on you if you were at the UCLAs or the North Carolinas. Mm-hmm. So, when you work hard and you do big things at Washington State, people respect you because, it's not really a basketball factory. And, that's how I looked at it.
Was it a transition then going to the big lights as you're now a NBA player, Golden State Warriors? I think last season you were, almost 17 points a game?
Yeah. Oh, no question. I'd be lying if I was telling you I was ready for a ride again. I remember my first game on Christmas Day on national TV against the Clippers. I can't tell you how nervous I was. All my family watching. I got 30 good luck texts the game before. I was real tight when I got out there. I think I went like 2 for 8 or something. All jitters the whole game. But, it took me, Brett knows, that when you get to that next level, you got to adjust to the speed of the game. You got to adjust to the athletes. And it took me a couple months to get used to it.
Brett, was it the same for you, Brett? Coming out of the tunnel for the first time in the NFL, did you have some butterflies in your belly, or were you going, all right, let me at them?
I so feel you, Clay, on that one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, coming out of college, if you have a good career, a solid career, you think you're pretty hot stuff, and you're used to being a dominant player because it's a lot different in college than it is in professional athletics, where everybody on the field, on the bench, on the court, anybody that's in that league is the best in the world. So it's I can't tell you how nervous I was, and I cannot tell you what an adjustment it was for me coming from, and I played at a pretty good college, Big Ten competitor, but it was a huge adjustment. I was flabbergasted.
We're in Coach's Corner. You're listening to Nelson Radio. We're with NBA star Klay Thompson from the Golden State Warriors and NFL phenom, now retired, Brett Miller. And we're talking about motivation versus agitation. And, Klay, I got to ask you the question. I mean, we've all seen it in Brett's world. We were talking about this off air, where coaches will grab his face mask, bring him front and center if they can reach up that high, and agitate them into performance. Do you see that on the hardwood as well, or how are they getting you to go beyond where you think you can go?
Oh, no question. That's why I love playing for a guy like Mark Jackson. He doesn't care if you miss 15 shots in a row, as long as you're taking good shots. It's probably the same thing with Brett in the NFL. It's the mental mistakes that, really agitate the coaches. If you go out there,
that's so
and
true.
You're not focused, and that's when they're going to get on you, and to reach your potential, that's all my coaches told me, the game is so much mental as it is physical. And, you got to think the game. My rookie year, I only played at one speed. I try to go fast everywhere I was going. But, I learned a lot, from guys like, watching like Steph Curry or, Kobe Bryant, guys like that. They just take their time what they're doing. But that's also a vet trait, That's something you learn as you go, and I'm still learning so much. It's only my third year in the league. I feel like I learn something new every month, and there's so many little nuances to the game that you don't even know about coming out of college. And that's what your coach is for, to teach you. And that's why I love playing with a guy like Mark, because he played the game. He really knows the game well.
Big
he's
value.
A great motivator.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I want you to put on your coach's cap and coach me going into the boardroom. Same kind of discipline that you'd encourage me with. Take it slow, take it methodical.
Yeah, but you want to be aggressive. You want to be aggressive in your approach, whatever you do. For example, like Sam Cassell, he might have been he was one of the slow guys in the league, but he just knew how to get to his spots, where he was good at scoring in the mid-range, and he just took his time, but he was aggressive in his play. He didn't waste any dribbles, he didn't waste any movements, and he was just so efficient. So a lot of it's efficiency, too. You don't want to be a guy out there who's just, going between legs, behind the back, dribbling, but he's not going anywhere. That's just wasting dribbles.
You're going to see it when I get you on the ping pong table. Klay Thompson, Golden State Warrior. Thank you so much for being with us. That's Coach's Corner. I'm with Brett Miller. You're listening to Nelson Radio. Call through. We have our 8 buyer mistakes to avoid as you go into your business transactions. You can reach us direct, 888-2136. That's 888-2136, or click through at nelsonradio.com. Thanks for being with us.
You're listening to Nelson Radio. This segment brought to you by Academy Mortgage. Nelson is a licensed lender under the California Department of Corporations, NMLS 331060.
This is Nelson from Nelson Radio, and it's important that we talk about a very serious issue. We had bad lending practices that led to the mortgage meltdown, but now we've got the challenge of deplorable customer service coming out of the meltdown. Bottom line, getting a new loan can be like pulling teeth without Novocaine. I've got the solution. Academy Mortgage and my team are injecting into the industry real performance and real accountability. Here are the facts. Appraisals in less than a week. rate guarantees that can improve if the market goes down, purchase transactions with our market-exclusive close-on-time guarantees, and refinance transactions in as little as 30 days. Who would have thunk? Guaranteed rates and guaranteed performance from your mortgage lender. Call me, Nelson, an accountable loan expert for nearly 3 decades, direct at 888-888-2136. That's Nelson at 888-888-2136, 888-888-2136, or at strongcreditrewards.com.